Has there ever been a time where you guys didn't love yourself, and how did you overcome that?
Actually, my final goal of my whole life is to love myself, like for real. Because, you know, it's always the hardest. We sometimes compare ourselves to others and, you know, like, sometimes get really depressed. Or the best way to love yourself in reality is, like, to grow ourselves, like, you know, it could be like an exercising. To watch ourselves, like, growing is, like, the best way to love ourselves.
Absolutely.
Or whatever it is, I just want people to see a part of me. Even if they think it's fake or real, or I don't think that's important because it's what they feel. I just want to be an inspiration to them.
Another, like, I clashed with my company again.
Oh gosh.
It was.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I'm not gonna rely on my parents to help me with this situation. I just had to keep giving them white lies and telling them, oh, like, I'm fine. You know, when I didn't even have a home.
Oh my gosh.
I was sleeping at saunas. I don't want to disappoint them, you know? And I know it's okay to, like, fall and, like, make mistakes over and over. But something about it, I just was like, I have to fight this. I have to somehow figure out how I'm gonna grow from this. And it just,
Training is not easy, I'm assuming. It's years and years. And
for me, it was like this drive. Like, I was like, I cannot fly all the way back to Australia without making this work. Like, I felt like it was a fight against myself because it was really, really difficult, to be honest, you know, being away from family and I was so young. I have to make this work before I, like, you know, I'm never going to leave Korea without making this work. I was more like angry about it, like, this has to work. Yeah.
Yeah, right. You're finally gonna realize how average you are. Like, you're gonna find that Korea has so many insanely talented people, and, like, you can finally get it out of your system. Go be normal.
do you feel defeated hearing those words from your mom?
It's just, I know where she's coming from. It's all about, you know, a perspective of love and just, like, caring. And now my parents gave up everything and they came to the States 30-something years ago. And they had just, like, the typical immigrant life. And so for us, it was always about stability and always about being very, like, focused and, like, doing what you set out to do. And including myself, like, I was terrified of, like, that big change. In the back of my head, I was like, what if I make it? What if this does well? Like, what if I become a pop star? Like, my life as I know it is completely different. And I think for her, that uncertainty and just, like, that instability of becoming an entertainer was terrifying to her. And that was her way of, like, kind of blocking those things out of my life. But for me, I was like, well, I'm gonna try it anyways. Might as well.
Everyone think she wear another socks under there because her tan line is so obvious.
And I thought that was amazing that she would go in bare feet into the water hazard.
Everybody have a hard time. Everybody has a lot of things. Okay, I can't do it. I'm give up on it. But that shot I showing it, people just change their mind, impossible to possible, and giving a lot of people a lot of positive thinking.
And there it is! Seri now has the distinction of being the youngest women's open champion ever.
I just heard my dad just, yelling and, jumping around that because, Korean women won the major championship. And since then, I really wanted to, play golf and be like her.
구독과 좋아요 눌러주세요.